Hello, gossipers. It's Sharona. I'm going to talk about what I've seen lately on movies and TV series. Let me know if you agree. And we're going to also talk about Chloe Grace Moretz.
All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's do this.
Hello, gossipers, and welcome to Gossip in the Dark with Sharona. Now, we're going to talk about the LGBTQ plus community, not in a bad way. No, I shouldn't have said that. No, it has nothing to do with good or bad. It's just that I was watching TV and I posed a question. I have a group on Facebook called United Shows of All Nations, where I just made a comment that if you notice, all shows are coming out now, shows or movies, they have to have a person of color and a gay person, bisexual, anyone who's a member of the LGBTQ plus community. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, are they doing this for acceptance? Because it was not that, what's the word? It wasn't done like that so much. But now in today's days, I've realized there's not a show where you could watch where, let's say it's a straight show. Let's put that out. Because even that same straight is like, am I allowed to say straight shows? Well, it's like this world is so, you don't know what to say. You know your intentions aren't bad, but you got to be careful how you word stuff, say stuff. So I've noticed now shows and movies aren't straight as before. They have to include a person of color, which is usually a black person or African American. Now we're seeing more Indian American or Indian performers, and Asian, and all those you're seeing now being placed as a one token, let's say in an all white show. And same can be same for some black shows also, that one white token. And then you have a character, either they're gay, bisexual, trans, some resemblance or what the LGBTQ plus community should look like. And again, it's not complaining, it's just that why is it being, and again, I don't want to use the word shoved down our throats, but it's like you're to the point where you're watching a show and you're like, oh, if I don't see a black person or an Indian person or a Spanish person, then something must be wrong with this show. Or if I don't see a gay person, something must be wrong with this show. And it shouldn't be that way, and yes, that's what I noticed, because now I'm watching series of movies where even before it is revealed that the person is gay or whatever sexuality is, they kind of hint at it, and you're like, why? It doesn't mesh with the storyline, or just saying it's like you had to make this character this way because you have all these people who are watching, which is fine, but not everything has to incorporate everything. That's, if you get what I'm saying. I don't want it, as I said, I want to say it, but I know for some people it's coming off it. So what are you saying? Gay people can't act in everything? And that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's to the point now where if you're doing anything, if you're not included a person of color or a person sexual identity, it's like, oh my gosh, your show is not gonna work, if you get what I'm saying. So gossipers, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on shows now having at least that one token Spanish, black, Indian, and then it has to be gay, bisexual, trans person in the show. If not, it's like, oh my God, no one will watch it because no one wants to watch a show with only straight people, if you get what I'm saying. So one of the reasons why I brought this up is because now the actress, her name is Chloe Grace Mortez. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the last name correctly. She comes out as gay in post supporting LGBTQ plus rights while endorsing Kamala Harris. Kamala. I usually say Kamala, but you know, you gotta put respect. Kamala Harris. Today's election day. I already voted. I mailed in my ballot, and hopefully it gets counted, because you have all these stuff on the internet now where people are burning mailbox, stealing mailbox, robbing trucks, and you know, some of it came out as like an hoax. It wasn't true. People were just making videos and stuff. But still, you know, this election here, it's I don't want to use the word diabolical, but yes, whomever wins, we're gonna see some kind of reaction. And so far, where I live, the community that I live in, you know, we're peaceful people that, you know, no one has signs out, or even if they did, you know, who cares? That's who they want to vote for. Anyways, that's, you know, I only said that because it's election day. I don't do politics, but, you know, just to bring that up because it's in the entertainment, and that's how she came out. So we're going to read the article, and it's from NBC News. So I'll show you a picture of the actress. Actress Chloe Grace Moretz. I'm botching. Okay, let's do that again. Actress Chloe Grace Mortez. I'm just going to call her Chloe Grace going forward so I don't, you know, mess her name up. Came out as a gay woman in an Instagram post that did not double duty. Okay, let's rewind. Actress Chloe Grace came out as a gay woman in an Instagram post that did the double duty of endorsing Kamala Harris for president on Saturday. So basically, it's like a 1-2 punch. Endorse Kamala, I'm gay. I voted early, and I voted for Kamala Harris, the actress wrote in the caption of an Instagram post showcasing an I voted early sticker on her jeans. A lot of people, when they vote, they get a sticker. So you see them wear those. I did mail-in, so I didn't get a sticker. It'd been nice for them to send a sticker to us, but hey, whatever. There is so much on the line this election. I believe the government has no right over my body as a woman, and that decision over my body should come only from myself and my doctor, Chloe wrote, adding, Kamala Harris will protect us from that. Chloe, 27, then said she believes in the necessity for legal protections for the LGBTQ plus community as a gay woman. So they have as a gay woman in quotes. So right there, she came out. We need protections in this country and to have access to the care we need and deserve, Chloe said before asking her followers if they are voting early. She also encouraged followers to make a plan to go their polling places with friends in the caption of her post. And that's what they're saying. It's good if you go in numbers, because when you go to these polling stations, you don't know who you might run into. And there's a law now, or a rule that they passed a couple of years back, that when you go to vote, you cannot have who you're voting for displayed on you or around you. So you can't go with a Trump 24 t-shirt or a Kamala 24 t-shirt or a banner, you know, tied around, stuff like that. You can't go with who you're endorsing, because then it's like intimidation. People see you and they're like, oh my God, should I vote because that person, which still doesn't make any sense, because if you know you're voting for that person, who cares? But, you know, this is the world we live in, where some people the screw up here, very loose, not tight at all. So, you got to be careful. And right here it says, a Chloe who used to date Brooklyn Beckham. Now that's the Beckham son, David, and Sposh Spice. What's her name? Victoria? Yeah, Victoria and David Beckham. Okay, so let's go back to that. Moretz, who used to date Brooklyn Beckham, has recently been linked to model Kate Harrison for about 5 years. Wow, that's a long relationship. The pair often shares photos of themselves together on social media. In 2018, Chloe played a gay teen who was sent to a conversion therapy camp against her will in the movie The Miseducation of Cameron Post. Oh, so that was a movie she was in. Okay. During production for that movie, she told Deadline she had been an activist for the LGBTQ community since I was a little girl, and having 2 gay brothers in my family. Wow. So she has 2 gay brothers in her family. During the press tour, Chloe was clearly irritated when a reporter from The Independent told her that her name was included in an article about straight actors playing gay characters. Oh, really? Chloe told The Independent at the time. Well, I think what's important is don't assume anyone's sexuality. I mean, across the board, don't assume. She's telling us because I would not know. I thought she was straight. She continued, we're all human, trying to be with the people that we fall in love with and be the best person that we can be. But don't assume people's sexualities and don't project your own issues onto them. Why don't we let people be who they want to be? So yes, I get what she's saying, but sometimes it's not that simple. We're in a world where it's straight and gay, or you're straight and bisexual, but you have to tell what you are so people will know how to address you. Just like people who are transgendered or people who wants to be labeled they, them, they and them. If we don't know what to label you, then we're going to call you by how we see you. So if you look like a girl, I'm going to call you her. If you look like a boy, I'm going to call you he. So sometimes that annoys me in the sense that people who want to identify as something other than male or female, it's like we should look at them and automatically know that no, they are a them or a they. We don't know that. So, you need to think sometimes before you start to criticize people who misjudge you or mislabel, misgender you. It's because we don't know. So unless we're going to walk up to someone and go, who are you? What do you identify as? Well, they need to make it into law then. That whenever you're meeting someone for the first time, the first thing you need to say to them, not hello, not how you doing, is what are you labeled as? Can I call you this, call you that? I mean, this world, it is just, woo. And, some people are going to get upset with me when I say this. Is it the world or is it America? Is it the world or is it America? I don't know, because a lot of the news that we get is from here in America itself. And it just seems, just seems a lot. So yeah, gossipers, tell me your thoughts on Chloe coming out as a gay woman, and she's been in the relationship now for 5 years. Again, I did not know until I read this article about 2 days ago. So if I saw her out in public, now she still identifies as a her and she. But if she didn't and she wanted to be a they, them, if I saw her in public, I would say, oh, look at you. She's so beautiful. She's so pretty, not knowing. Because these are people who are celebrities who want to have popularity in this world, which is you would have to give some of yourself, but yet still you want to keep private on some. It's just sorry about that, but yes, it's you know, they have they want to have their private life but perform a public forum, if you get what I'm saying. And sometimes it's hard for people to give celebrities respect in that sense, to say, well, you can't tell us you're this, or you can't tell us you're doing this or that, because, you know, we support you. That's how you make your money. That's how you stay relevant. But yes, gossipers, what are your thoughts on what I said earlier? If you notice in movies and TV shows, again, it's not a problem. I have to keep saying that sometimes it's how you word situations or things. I have no problem with it. I'm just saying I've seen it grown more now in this time than before. And as for Chloe, you know, good for her. I didn't know, like I said, until a couple days ago. That's her truth. She's living in her truth. And, you know, if she wanted to come out, she did. And that's good for her. So again, gossipers, as always, please like, share, subscribe. Let's grow this channel. Tell me your thoughts. Comment in the comment box, and we'll see you with a next video.